What's up guys, welcome back to Raise a Voice, a platform made by and for the youth. And today we decided to collaborate with Oyinda Bello, a fellow creator on his channel, link in the description, where she talks about different continental languages and discusses the importance of learning each language. Now, we thought this was pretty cool, so we decided to collaborate with her and get her point across by learning languages ourselves to demonstrate the importance of learning one. So we're going to learn one language, which is Korean. First thoughts, Julian? To add really quick, we're also going to be raising Will and Chanel's voices, giving their thoughts on why languages are important to them, what they love about languages, and what's enjoyable about the process of learning a language.
I think, I like to take opportunities, I like to learn new stuff, so I feel like Korean, will be a new experience. I think I'll like it. What do you think?
I can't, man. I'm not one for languages. I feel like just French GCSE, it wasn't for me. Spanish in year 6, well, it wasn't for me. I feel like, I just struggle a lot with learning it, but yeah, I'll give it one more shot. But I'm optimistic. From what Oyinda said, hopefully it'll be pretty good.
But there is a twist, however. We only have 10 days roughly to learn Korean, so we'll be documenting our journey along the way, and we'll bring you along, and we'll be telling us why we enjoy these languages. We'll then meet up with Oyinda for the final showdown to see who's best at Korean. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Day 1 of learning Korean, what can I say? People say it will be easy. People say it's very similar to English. Let me tell you, it's not. It's hard. Very hard. And what I've learned so far is iyo, which means milk, and yo, which I don't know what that means. So let's hope I'll carry on afterwards, after this little vlog. But we'll see what can come about this. So
Right, so day 1 of learning Korean, not too bad actually. I know Julian came in earlier. I'm learning it later than Julian. He came here talking about how hard it was. It's so difficult, it's so hard. When he was the one who wanted to really do it, he said he was going to enjoy it. In terms of me, I'm enjoying it more than him, I think. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm currently learning the alphabet, as you can see right now. So I'm currently on Duolingo right now. Alphabet 1. I'm still going to complete this today. And it's going good.
One reason why learning languages is important is because it allows you to connect with other cultures and enrich your cultural knowledge. But personally for me, I find the way that languages can be different from each other in terms of like writing systems and grammatical rules and other features really interesting. At uni, I'm going to be learning Chinese because it's different from English in every way. For example, in Chinese, they don't write with letters, but rather each word has its own character, which means that there are over 50,000 different characters to remember. Another reason why languages are cool is because you can sort of look at history through languages. So, for example, there are actually similarities between the South Indian Dravidian languages and Korean, which shows like some sort of link between early civilizations in Korea and South India. The word for mum in most South Indian languages is amma, and in Korean it's 엄마.
One week of learning Korean. Duolingo has not helped me, I have to say, because I don't understand what is going on half of the time. Printed off some phrases. 안녕하세요, hello. Julian Ayo, which I've learned by myself, it means my name's Julian. And Bagawoyo, which means nice to meet you. See, I'm learning people. Yeah, we're getting there. Also, yeah, as I said, Duolingo is not really working for me. So I've switched to YouTube and I've switched to Korean Netflix. There's some good stuff there. And there's a lot of cartoon films in Korean as well, which is actually kind of good as well. So I just put the subtitles in English underneath and just listen to what they say. Alphabet is not too hard. I don't know what the line is. Ayo, the first bit. Isn't the bottom one? It doesn't count as anything, does it? Oh, there's about 10 consonants or 11 consonants and 10 vowels or 11 vowels. But in total, I think there's like 21. letters in total. No, there's 24. There's 24, so it's like 12, I think. But it's easier. Oh, I actually have no clue. So for example, this right here, that right there, I don't know if you can see that, that right there, that O just doesn't mean anything, and that line and a dash is an A. So that is A. And this is my favorite one of all, which means yo. Yo. So what can I say? Week 1 of learning Korean. If I'd rate myself, I would say a 6. But that doesn't mean to stress. There's places to work, people to do. But I will keep learning Korean. Forget Duolingo, YouTube videos, Netflix. I will get it done, and I will win this competition. Mark my words, Alani.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Good luck out there.
So, to finalise a few things, I'm not sure what day this is now, but there's a number of pros that I didn't really see coming. I think when I started, I was very scared. I was not the biggest fan of learning something new like this, but coming into it, things like learning the alphabet is something that I found way easier than I expected, and it's been a lot more fun doing. Like I said in the previous video, pronunciation, still struggling with.
Bama zero. Zero.
I think with my braces, there's something weird going on when I try to pronounce something in Korean, it doesn't really work very well. So that's probably an issue. But overall, it really did exceed my expectation.
Okay, Alali, I wanted to ask you, what is the biggest impact Korean has had on your life so far? It can be positive, it can be negative. Whatever you think is the biggest impact it's had on your life.
Yeah, I just think probably the idea of being refreshed at a time like this.
Yeah.
So at a time like this, when maybe you're just doing the same thing every day, monotonous sort of
yeah.
type of thing, and it's like it gets a bit boring. Just adding that little, making cue cards, making notes, writing stuff down, learning something new is actually really refreshing. And I think looking at other people, what they're doing, why they're doing Korean and stuff like that, online and stuff like that.
I totally agree.
Different people learning the same language for different reasons, the benefits of it that you don't really think about before, really helps you.
Okay, Daddy. Thank you for your time.
So I'm currently studying French at A-level and Mandarin Chinese using an app called Duolingo. And the reason why I chose to study French at A-level is because I guess I've always been good at it, but no, seriously, it's just I guess I've always found language learning really fun, and I guess that's where my passion came from. And this leads on to my next point, which is the importance of learning a language right now. And that's because as the world becomes more globalized, there are many advantages to learning a language, especially when you're applying for a job, because it can put you ahead of so many other people just being able to speak another language, because it's easier to communicate with other people around the world, and I guess it's easier to find a job in another country, especially if you like traveling. My biggest tip would be, if you're learning a language, would be that to just practice as much as you can. So if you're learning a language with another person, just try and speak that language as much as you can with that other person, just to build up that fluency and practice. Or if you're by yourself, just speak it to yourself in front of a mirror. I mean, it might seem weird at first, but I think once you're just committed and you're alone, like, it'll definitely be worth it. And like, you can even just speak some random words in front of your family. Like, they might think it's a bit weird, like my family did, but I think once they see that you're committed to it and that they see your passion, they'll actually be very impressed by the end of the day.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. It looks like it's not working.
winner was